Yes, lads, how's it going down here? Welcome back to another video on our channel. Fingers crossed, EA can drop some good content today. It is Future Stars Day 2 of the second team, if that makes sense. Yesterday, we got a nice little Tierney, Future Star SBC. I like the SBC a lot. Some of you guys seem to enjoy it. Some of you didn't. It's currently 30 seconds away from 6 PM. Fingers crossed we get a good SBC. The word on the grapevine, alright, I'm seeing on Twitter, is apparently it's a French centre-back. I don't know how people get this information. However, we are now 2 seconds away from 6 PM, and it has now just turned 6 PM. Word on the street is it is a... How do people know? Okay, so it's a French centre-back. I believe that's going to be it. How do people... Mate, so it got leaked on Twitter, apparently. I have no idea how people find out, and oh my life. This looks like a great... 97... Okay, this looks like a phenomenal card. We've gone from having absolutely no Bundesliga centre-backs that are, like, usable, until having, like, 2, 3, maybe. At least 2. The Future Star Kabak and now Upamecano. Oh, and the Akanji storyline, which obviously you can't get already. However, this is a fantastic card. It's coming in at 6'1", medium, 3-star, 2-star. 3-star weak foot is actually pretty good for a centre-back. Face stats look absolutely phenomenal. The pace is... Okay, so it's got 85 pace, but he's got 78 acceleration, which isn't bad. However, it's not like top-tier acceleration, but the sprint speed at 89 is fantastic. If you are new around here, you know I like having acceleration. So if that was 89 acceleration and 78 sprint speed, I would have been over the moon. However, that's very good pace overall. He'd feel very good in game. Shooting with miss. Passing's very good. The vision's a little low, but not like, you know, it's not the end of the world. 85 short passing is fantastic, and long passing is definitely more than usable. Now, the dribbling, he's not got the best agility. He's 6'1". 70 is actually, it's good for a centre-back. It's not, like, incredibly good, but it's definitely better than average for a centre-back. The reactions are a little low. And the composure, it's not worryingly low, but it's definitely not like very good. Like this, I want to do this card because the reactions and composure is a little bit low. If I just quickly take you to Footbin, I'll go back to the card in a bit. But if we just look at the Akanji storyline card, right, and we see, so look, he's got 91 reactions compared to Upamecano's 77. And he's got 86 composure compared to 78 composure of Upamecano. However, Upamecano makes up for it in the defending and incredibly in the physical. Now, the stamina is, in my opinion, absolutely fine. 67 is completely fine for a centre-back. I'd say like 65 is the minimum you want. So I don't see that as a massive problem. You guys might see, you guys might not want to have a centre-back with 67 stamina. I don't see that much issues. He's 6'1" with 97 jumping, 97 strength. That is absolutely phenomenal. And 90 aggression. His physicals aren't messing around. However, there is 3 squads for this. You have 5 days. So it's player moments celebrating his volley against Augsburg in the Bundesliga 17-18 season. And it's 3 squads. Now, just before we get into it, I would say an acceptable price for this, right? Considering you can get a free Akanji, right? You can get a free Akanji. Yeah, it comes with a little bit of grind. But I think it's similar to Kabak, the Future Star. So how much is he? It's actually pretty much, I think it's better. So he's about 200. They look like very similar cards, but he's got a lot more reactions and composure. So I would probably pay like 200k max for this card, considering that you can get basically the same card, maybe a little bit worse, a little bit better in some aspects. You can get a card tradable for 200. With that being said, let's see how much is. You guys know I'm not the best at identifying prices. So an 84 with an Inform, I believe that will be about 60k. Yeah, if you are new, if you are a subscriber to the channel, you know I'm awful at predicting these prices. So don't take my word for it. Okay, so that's literally the exact same requirements, basically. So about, let's say 120 and an 85. So you're probably looking at about 180. We'll just say 200k, right? It's probably going to be like 170 to 200k. So with that being said, I said it should be around 200k based on Kabak. I'd say it's pretty reasonably priced. It's not like, yes, get in, great value, do it right now. It's just, if this card was on the market, it would probably be about 150. I'm not a trader in any way, but if this is on the market, it's at least like 120k. But it isn't untradeable. we look on Footbin in a minute to see like what links they offer. The packs back are not good, but you're not spending too much. Overall, it's a very good card. What I'd say is if you're struggling, you get good links being French and the Bundesliga. However, would you just much rather, like, say you run a Bundesliga team, would you much rather to get Kabek and Akanji for 200k for both of them, or would you just want... It's hard to identify. I'm not going to say it's incredibly worth it, get it now, but if you need a centre-back in the Bundesliga and you can't be bothered to grind for season, the season objectives to get to level 30, or, the max level, I'd say this is a pretty good replacement for Akanji, the storyline. However, with that being said, let's move to Footbin. I'm still on Quebec. Let me go to Upamecano. We're just talking about the chem styles, the links he offers, stuff like that. So, yeah, I won't go through the in-games again because we've just been through that. Medium, I forgot to say, is good. I believe that's on his base card as well. Yeah, he's medium, which is completely fine. The easy route for a centre-back is just say, yeah, anchor, whack an anchor. But that's the easy route. If you want to be a little bit more adventurous, I think maybe you do kind of want to get... What does anchor do to here? So the anchor doesn't do anything. You kind of want to get the reactions and composure up, don't? Like, what chem style does a gladiator do? What does dribbling in defence? I don't think anything does dribbling. Guardian, maybe? Guardian makes him a 93 centre-back. And it gets his composure up to +5. This is a hard card to look at. Now, I'll quickly refresh and see what Footbin, see what they're saying on the... So, people are voting for Shadow. They want pace, so if you put a Shadow, 96 pace, but I don't recommend a Shadow. And people are saying a Sentinel. What does a Sentinel do? Yeah, I think the defending and physical are already, like you don't need it anymore. I think you need to get that. I maybe put a Guardian. Is that like... I don't know if that's that, like... Is there any chem style that does dribbling? And, like, I think Guardian might have to be the one, because you're getting his composure. Like, 83 composure sounds a lot better than 78. You got to admit there. Yeah, apart from that, I don't think you're putting anything else on there. I'd say either a Guardian. An anchor is the easy route because it does all the stats you need for a centre-back. It's just a little bit dodgy. The composure and the reactions are very, very dodgy. It's not unusable, right? Don't get me wrong. It's not unusable. It's not like it's terrible. But we're going into February. We are in February. Maybe you kind of want to avoid them kind of stats in this game. If we compare him to a free card, I know what you can say, yeah, time is money. We get it, yeah? But this is a free card, Akanji. And... he's got a lot more in-games. Now, I don't like comparing stats to players because some people just play better in-game. This might be one of them. However, Akanji's got less pace, more shooting, more passing, but shooting not really relevant. A lot more dribbling, more defence, and less physical. Once Upamecano has got incredible strength at 97, so it just depends, man. Like, I'm going to say this SBC is probably a miss. What would be a fair comparison is Quebec. They're about a similar price. Maybe Quebec's a little bit more. However, yeah, I'd say if you're interested in this card, I'd say just get Quebec, to be completely honest. I know it's boring. I know you guys probably want a new card in your team. I think if you need a Bundesliga centre back and you don't already, I would just buy Quebec. However, let's say you're going to do him. How you can link him now? He's got a perfect link in Kanate, who's road to the final, could possibly upgrade because Tottenham aren't playing incredible right now. We're not playing bad. So yeah, if you have Kanate, obviously a perfect link, which is great. And then you can get any French keeper in the game, Lloris, Ruffier. I don't think there's many good French players. You got a couple more, but really the only usable perfect link nowadays is Kanate, which is a phenomenal card. I can see if you do Kanate, I can see why you do Upamecano, just for that the perfect link. Strong link, you've obviously got all the French icons. I don't think you're getting many. Obviously, just a Leipzig player, so you have Werner. Danny Olmo is a great one. How much is he? He looks like a fantastic card. He is 300, so he actually offers quite a lot of strong links. You wouldn't, if you headliners play, loads. There's actually a lot of strong. I didn't think there was that many French players in the Bundesliga. And obviously weak links, we have French players and any Bundesliga players. I'm going to call it a day there. Hopefully I've helped you out, lads. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are going to be doing this card. Yeah, it's good. It's not great value, but I would recommend, really, I know it sounds boring, but I would recommend just buying a tradable Future Star Quebec. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you are new around here, you enjoyed the video, you want to see more of this, I try to do this daily, so thanks everyone so much if you made it this far. If you did, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Fingers crossed if EA drop anything. Peace.